I would love to tell you a little bit more about what's involved when we are doing private one-on-one or group yoga sessions together. So first up, yoga is so much more than just physical exercise on the mat. In fact, yoga is an entire scientific and medicinal system and a way of life designed to purify our overall being, meaning our mental, emotional, and physical spheres, to really access our greatest potential and become the most aligned and humane and compassionate, kind, and overall highest version of ourselves. The benefits of yoga are immense, in particular when it comes to, not just limited to, mental and emotional well-being. Without wanting to go too much into my own story, you can read that up in a separate blog post. My introduction to yoga very much resulted in a huge breakthrough and elevation of my mental and emotional health that at the time really was at rock bottom. It has equipped me with the practical philosophies which I could then practically integrate into my life and my day-to-day actions that would then determine the way I respond versus react to the world. That really dramatically changed my life for the better and better. Since then, I've guided many people through private one-on-one sessions, as well as through tailored group programs such as the Yogic Path Journey to Self, to experience that for themselves and acquire the yogic tools to elevate their own lives and their own beings, and therefore their own connections, relationships, and success and sense of dharma or purpose in their lives. So you can see yoga is just so much more than just physical exercise. In fact, yoga asana or the yoga postures are really just one element out of 8+ elements or limbs of yoga and yogic philosophy and living. There's so much more to it. And in saying that, of course, speaking of yoga asana postures and pranayama, the breath work, yoga can be incredibly potent and helpful when it comes to rehab and recovery, in terms of any physical ailments as well as supporting you through illness, disease, and other imbalances. I very much practice yoga in the context of Ayurveda, which is the science of longevity, and that is an Eastern natural preventative medicine system that also is super effective in assisting in imbalances mentally, emotionally, and physically, as well as general enhancement and optimization and of our human experience and accessing our human potential. So when we are practicing yoga together, you and me in a one-on-one setting, it's not just about getting fit and healthy, or of course getting healthy because it's a holistic context, but we're really going to get into what is your intention, like what are your major goals when it comes to your own development, your own holistic well-being, which really is the foundation for success, contentment, joy, abundance, purpose, and life. We're really going to get into the nitty-gritty of what it is that you want, what is your intention, where are you at, and then we will develop a care plan that is right for you. And in our one-on-one yoga session, it will not necessarily be like a super flowy, cohesive vinyasa flow class, because our focus is not to just bliss you out for an hour and you go home. Our focus is to equip you with the tools you need that help you with whatever it is you're working on or you're wanting to improve right now. Be that any mental, emotional health stuff, any self-development, be that any physical ailments, our focus is to really help resolve and treat those things holistically while equipping you with the tools, meaning so you can become your own guru and your own healer instead of consistently having to outsource to someone else. So this is a basic overview of what it is about. It's not just a generic yoga class we're going through. When we are working together in yoga, in terms of yoga, it is about really harnessing this whole way of life and yogic philosophy and medicine combined with Ayurveda in a way that can benefit you dramatically, sustainably, holistically. If you want to learn more, or you're not sure which way of working with me would be the right one for you, you want to see if what you're going through right now is suitable for how we can work together, definitely reach out. We have a chat and we take it from there.